Hey everybody, Mike Pfeiffer, Pfeiffer Hobby Supply. We're going to do update 117, and you're going to find this one pretty exciting. I found it exciting. You may not find it exciting, but I did. Oh, pardon me, I have a boo-boo. But my mom put a Band-Aid on it. Anyway, let's get into this one because we're going to see what happens here. I know everybody tells you, but don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and please check out my advertisers. Helps me a bunch. Let's get on to it. Okay gang, this is the first train running downhill. I don't have feeders in on any of this track. This track is merely clipped together, and I plan on putting some feeders over here on the yard side. Not to mention that my cleaning cars are all out in the shed. I'm gonna have to go out there and get one. Well, hopefully if it makes it all the way up, this will just be proof of conception. Of course, this is not 14 cars, but it does have a lighted caboose at the end, which it is pretty draggy. And it is 2 locomotives, of course. I'm going to try and get under here so we can see the tail lights going all the way up, hopefully. And you can see that there's plenty of clearance. We're going to follow it for here for a little bit, then I'm going to go down to the other end real quick. I think you can see it there, barely. Of course, we still have not cleaned any of the switches or track. So now you can see that it's gone all the way down and all the way back up onto the original track. Okay, I've run the track cleaner around the whole track, and I have a 14 car train with 2 locomotives and a caboose, and we're going to see how she does. Now mind you, like I said, I don't have any feeders down below, so not sure how the conductivity is going to be, but we'll see how it goes. I have a throttle setting at 9 right now. I'll probably wind up turning it up a little bit when we head down below. But for right now on the top, that's good. No sense in filming really here on top. I can do that later with a whole trip around the layout. I have the speed setting at 13, no 12 right now. Of course, easily pulling my 2%. Coming down grade, we'll pick it up and we'll take it all the way through when it goes down below. Okay, we're starting down. We're going to try and get it down underneath here. We'll pick it up over under here. So far not running too bad considering I have no feeders from way over on the other side of the layout. Pick it up down here at the end. Now that is not a reversing loop, it's just on the other track, okay? It's on the other side of the double track. And now it's going down and it will start what I think is about a 3% grade, and we'll see how she does. 14 cars in a caboose. And granted, these aren't the heaviest cars I have, but they are 14 cars and this is a test. So far so good. I'm going to move down. And you can see that it's climbing up there no problem. I'm going to go down to the end. And they are cranking away, and I'm going up on top. And there you go. Here we are back where we started. Not one problem other than it's picked up some dirt, obviously. A little bit blinky on the lights. But considering this room was a mess, I think she's running pretty good and absolutely zero problem pulling the grade with 14 cars. What I'm thinking about doing is putting some feeders right over there, which is an opportune place to put them because I can get to the track relatively easily over there. And then I'm going to put individual feeders on each one of these tracks here, the 2 middle tracks and the 2 sidings, so that when I operate the turnouts, I'm also going to put insulators down there. When I operate the turnouts, those will be independently fed. I have not tried running anything through the sidings or anything yet. That's kind of immaterial till I get the wiring done. But as you guys can see, it seems to be flying. Now, another thing that I'm going to try and do tonight, and I know it's dark under here, but I did make this shelf. And this shelf is supposed to incorporate all my DCC stuff, and my sound, and my Google, and I'm going to try and get the light mounted under here somewhere, and all that stuff. That's all going to be done tonight, I hope, when I get back out here. My back is giving me a little trouble today, but if it's okay, I'll be out here. You can see that I put that power strip up there. Need to tie up those wires. I have tied up and taped up wires underneath here so that I don't have any wires dragging on the track. I do still have some light hubs and stuff hanging down over there, which I need to get put back up. That's not a big deal. Putting all this stuff back up is not a big deal. Making sure the track works, that's a big deal. You can see that I have a bunch of stuff torn down over there, which I have to put back up. That's going to be kind of a major chore because that tortoise machine worked my little hill holder over there. It's on the piece of fascia here. But what I have to do eventually, and probably won't get to it till this weekend, is put that fascia back up, mark it, and see if I can cut some openings so we can see the train going through there. And if that happens, I'll probably hold some cardboard up behind there, spray inside there with like flat black or gray paint or something. Try and cover up a lot of that foam, but so that you can still see the train. And then just I'll have to rub the tops of the track off again and clean stuff. But that's not, none of that is a major function. But I think another thing I need to do, let me get back over here. Sorry. Let me back out. All this track right now is just sitting there, and at least 5 or 6 places I need to go around, I need to look up the track, get my head up in there, look up the track, make sure it's straight, make sure the track is okay on the curves down there and everything, and just put a couple of dabs of hot glue on it. It doesn't need to be hot glued down per se. It just needs to be tacked in place so that the track doesn't move if I go up there and clean it by hand or anything. I don't know. I just need to make sure the track's in the center of all the boards and everything's copacetic. And when I do, I will hot glue just a little tiny dot on each side of the track just to hold it in place, and everything should be good to go. But you can see that I've got clearance all the way up and down, and right now, without even taking a mirror and looking at the track up there or anything, I think everything's pretty good to go. we're going to call that a day. Okay, while the cables aren't organized, I did have enough cable to get everything down to here, including my Google. Hey Google, play 103.9.
Streaming KGRT 104 from TuneIn.
At Jiffy Lube, it's our job to keep you moving with a full range of services.
Hey Google, pause. So, that being said, of course I got a lot of wire to tie up. That wire there needs to be tied up to the back of the shelf. Still got to relocate that speaker over there. But I am making vast headway on wiring stuff. I am going to leave the light on the hook that it was on right there. And I do believe that I'm going to put my garbage can back and I'm going to screw it into this plate right here. I have not figured out what I'm going to do with that. But I think I'm going to wrap this up for today and put another video out out tonight. Okay, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you enjoyed that train there. It made me very, very happy. No issues whatsoever. And as usual, thanks for watching.